What's going on, everybody? Doc here, Average Gamer Guys, back again. Time Premier Draft Aetherdrift. Let's get into it here. Draft token go. That's our first one, so we're gonna see how this goes. Have some fun. Got a general sense from the seals we've been doing and watching some other content. What to keep an eye out for. Some pretty good things. Come on. It's fire. I'm actually really enjoying the format, although gotta see how the drafts are gonna feel. Gotta feel these drafts out. See how this format's gonna be. What do we have here to get started? When this vehicle enters Scry 1, tap 3 untapped. Other untapped creatures you control until end of turn. This vehicle becomes an artifact creature and gains flying. Put a 1/1 counter on it. 2/3 for 1 seems pretty good. Transit Mage is cool. Outpace Oblivion. 5 damage on one target creature or planeswalker. Sacrifice deals 2 damage. Anybody who doesn't have max speed. Embalmed Ascendant. Now, do I want to go that route? Here's the thing. What else do I like in here? Interference is pretty good. I really do like Rise from the Wreck. Like a lot. Like a lot. Wreckage Wickerfolk is pretty good. I guess I will take the Glide car. Not really sure. Not really sure. Gotta see what else is going to be open here. Green has just been fantastic, so I expect green get cut off pretty hard. Ride's End is really good. I like the links. I'll take the white removal spell here. I'm not too thrilled. 5 damage up to 1 target creature planeswalker is not bad. For 3 is pretty good. It starts your engines and can deal 2 damage if you're able to get max speed. But that's contingent upon anybody that doesn't have max speed. I'll take the Ride's End here. Ooh, now we have the Dune Drifter and the Marauding Mako and Earth Rumbler. Wow. Maybe we do this. There's a Deathless Pilot here. I haven't done a black-white build. Let's try it. Dune Drifter, pretty good. How do we feel about Canyon Vaulter? It saddles, it gains flying. We have Risky Shortcut, which draws some cards. But there's just another Ride's End here, which feels pretty good. These are great removal spells, and they exile, which I think is pretty impactful, actually. I think this is quite good in this format. Ooh, the Armory. Oh, and Back on Track. Okay, well, we're here fully. This card is fantastic. Both of these are very good. I would hope to see the Armory, another one of these. But Back on Track, I think, is just fantastic. I really like Maximum Overdrive. Aether Jacket would also be something in this pack I would consider. Just because this can destroy an artifact. And you can drop this. It's a flying 2/1 for 3, which, okay. It has Vigilance, so you can attack in the air with this and then hold it open to sack and destroy another artifact, which seems very good. I think I wouldn't take it very highly, but if you're looking for, maybe you're a little weak on removal or a little weak on flying creatures and want to kind of plus up in both of those areas, it's quite good. And then again, there's turns where you're going to play it. Maybe you don't have a good target for it. Maybe they can't, interact with it. And that could be pretty solid here. So we have Foul Roads, which makes the pilot. It's not bad. Flying Vigilance, Crew 1 for 3. Seems fine. But I think it's either Risky Shortcut here or the Grave Stalker. I'd probably take the Grave Stalker, right? Black seems to be pretty open. It's hard to say on white. And I gotta figure out... I gotta find a way to make some 1/1s. Ooh, Interface Ace is really good. Oh, so is Deathless Pilot for us, though. I like both. I'm gonna take the ace. It's a good blocker. I think we'll see another pilot. This is great if we want to kind of do a black-white mount vehicles theme as well. The good part is we can cycle this and then back on track it at some point later. So those should be things that we're looking for too. Okay, we have a Foul Roads, the Rambler, and another ace. I think I take the Rambler here. I do like Foul Roads, though. I'm going to take the Rambler. I think this is pretty solid. Oh, Wreckage Wickerfolk coming back around. I really don't mind this guy, Surveyor, but Wreckage Wickerfolk is just going to be better. And this is Artifact and or Creature card. So I'm going to say this counts for 2 on this guy. 1/3 flyer. Good body. Surveil 2. If we have something like a back on track in hand, we're good to go. I think we take the Locust Spray probably over the Engine Rat. Although Engine Rat's pretty good. I'll take Locust Spray. The hope here is that we can find some like Grim Baubles and a few other things, kind of the reanimation-esque component of this. I'm actually going to take the Windscarred Crag in case I want to jump into red. Choose a card name, search target opponent's graveyard, hand it in the library for 4 cards with that name and exile them, and that player shuffles. I take Risky Shortcut here. I like this. Draw 2 cards, each player loses 2 life. There's the Armory. I cannot believe this made it back around. That to me is insane. Tactile Terror. What else do I like in this pack? Cloudspire Coordinator is pretty interesting. I'm just taking the Coalstoke, right? And then we just need to find... I could go... We're definitely going to go into red here with this. I think that's just too good. What do I like here? Quick Welder. 1/1 in Vigilance. Starts your engines. There's the Pilot. I'm going to take the Quick Welder, I think. We're going to have enough artifacts to queue that, I think. I really do like Maximum Overdrive here, but I'm wondering if I take another Quick Welder. Is Daretti just like insane here too? Are we gonna shift into like red, white, black artifacts? We're definitely playing this. What does Pedal of the Metal do? Oh my god. I take a Ketramos. It's 1/1 a lifelink. 2/2 double striker. Do I take the Ketramos? Let's see here. 7 or more cards in exile. Gosh, there's another Dune Drifter here. And another Ride's End. I probably can't play the Ketramos. Menace Lifelink indestructible. Insane. Is there any other way? Yeah, I think... Ooh, Grim Bauble here, or Hour of Victory, or a Pactile Terror. I think it's just a Grim Bauble. A Night Market would be a good pickup. I should look at that. Removal now, we have Grim Bauble, Locust Spray, Double Ride's End, which is really nice. I need to find another fixing color. Notably, this is an artifact. Oh, I'm actually going to take that. Light wheel enhancements. I'm not really too concerned about this. I think we take the sundial here. 3/3 for 2, and again, it's an artifact creature, which just gears up to ready and gives us some options. Armory is really good. How am I sitting here? I'm gonna need some more creatures. Oh my gosh, and now there's a detention chariot. Crew 3 cycles for 1. And back on track. I mean, I can see back on tracking that. Is it Rover Blades or the Pactile Terror? Now I have a Deathless Pilot, which I think is absolutely where I want to be. Another Voyager Quick Welder. This is going to come together amazingly. Barons. Javelineer. Another Terror. Oh my gosh. Okay. When this creature enters, distribute 2/1/1 counters among 1 or 2 other target vehicles and or creatures you control. That's pretty good. We have the big 7/2. Probably not what I want to be doing. We're here. We're in red. That seems fine. Probably a Gallant Strike, right? Siphon Fuel's pretty good. We can look at red, but I'm not too impressed with that. We have Rambler. I think this card's fantastic. Or quite good. But 7 mana is a lot. But again, we could cycle this. I think I just take the Gallant Strike. I think I take the removal spell. That cleans our removal up really, really nicely. I need a Night Market, I think. A few more creatures. But we have some good vehicles. Double Quick Welder to reduce our artifacts here. I want to play mostly artifact creatures. Another like Wreckage Wickerfolk would be great. Anything else with cycling? Oh my gosh. The Verge. There's a Crash and Burn. I think it's just the Verge, right? This is Dracusaur is really, really good. I don't want to go that route. I'm taking the Verge. That really cleans up our... This really cleans up our mana nicely. Okay. Is this maybe like Ticket Tortoise? I think I want to really, really lean into... Oh, maybe Daring Mechanic, actually. Be able to plus our guys up. Maybe Engine Rats here. Just a good 1/1 Death Touch blocker. Shut some attacks down. Night Market or Scoured Barons? Probably Night Market, I think. Glider's fine. Engine Rat would be fine. Barons would be fine too, but we have one of those. I think Night Market just really cleans... I mean, this feels really good. I know this is a double pip red splash. Wow. This is probably just a bobble, right? This deck feels like it's close to being really... I think just another interface ace. Again, Gravestalker, because we can cycle it. Siphon Fuel here. Now, do we chef it? I think so. The back of this pack. I mean, I'm not going to play all those. Oil Gorger, I got options now. I like this card. Flying Haste 3/3 for 5. I probably don't play that. How good is Duretti going to be? When Duretti enters or attacks, choose target artifact card in your graveyard. May sack. Don't play the intimidation tactics. Oh my god, and we got a Barons anyways. This feels like it could be really good. I need to really lean, I think, into... like, heavily lean into the artifact piece of it. Let's take a look at what our removal is. Do I play the Voyager Glide Car? I'm going to not play it for right now. I don't know that I have enough creatures I'm tapping to make that work. Although it's vehicles, though, too, right? No, it's tap 3 other untapped creatures you control. I don't think I'm making enough creatures here. Yep, that can get some things back. Risky Shortcut draws us some cards. Armory. Double Rides in. Back on track. Ready. Detention Chariot. We can cycle. I think we only play... Do we play 2 of these? 3 of these? 1 of these? 1, 2, 3, or 5 red sources. Bunch of white sources. This can come down. I think that's fine. $17 creatures, 14 non-creatures. I don't think I play the Javelineer. I want to really closely look at anything. Target artifact or creature. Mana value extra less from graveyard to the battlefield. So again, things like Detention Chariot getting blown up. That's expensive. That makes that 8 mana. So probably not bringing that back. Probably not bringing this back. Gravestalker's probably a no. Rambler maybe, like late in the game, potentially. I think the Terrors are fine. How much do I like this vehicle? When it enters, distribute 2 1/1 counters among 1 or 2 other target vehicles or creatures you control. It is a flying 2/3. And it's other creatures. Again, I'm just trying to think about what am I Dune drifting back. This feels like it could be very good for me. But I'm feeling like I only play 1 of the Dune drifters. How much do I like Locust Spray here? I like the Grim Baubles. We play this, kill a thing, pay 3, surveil 2, get it in the graveyard. Gravestalker is able to come in. That's pretty good. We can cycle this guy to then back on track it. Feels pretty good. Armory makes these vehicles much better. But maybe I don't worry too much about that, which if that's going to be the case, I don't think I play the Cloud Cycle. And maybe not the Risky Shortcut here. I like Daring Mechanic to be able to pump the creatures. 3/3 for 3. This helps to crew a lot of stuff. I'm wondering if my top end here is a little too tough. Thing is, I can cycle this. I can cycle these. And I can cycle this. And imagine cycling Detention Chariot earlier and then readying like an interface ace for the Chariot. Come in, boom, And it's whenever it enters or attacks. And we bring it back to the battlefield. That seems really good. These two things. Menace and Death Touch 5/4. Target creature card with mana value 4 or less from graveyard on the battlefield gains Menace, Death Touch, Haste, and you exile it. Is this as good as I want it to be? Mana value 4 or less. Packdoll, Voyager, Daring. Maybe I don't force the Coalstone. Maybe this is better. And the red splash just for Duretti? Does that make more sense? Coalstone seems very good, but I think what I'm trying to do here more so, like what's my best option for Coalstone to get? Is the Armory worth it? Creatures you control have +0, +1, and Vigilance. That feels, this just feels like it's been very, very good. I don't have, do I have any good mounts here that I want to consider? I don't think so. This goes graveyard to battlefield, so it does kind of feel like maybe this is worth. My top end feels really good. My curve feels pretty okay. It just feels like we're cycling one of these in hopes that we back on track it later. But I mean, even back on tracking like a Duretti is like a really good swing here. Do I care too much about Daring Mechanic? This becomes a good mana sink. I wish I had a different way to make more pilots. And it does really feel like Dune Drifter I should be playing. Feels like 13 creatures, but again, I can get 2 back with this. Return this. And we got some good cyclers. Even getting like a Broadcast Rambler back makes another 1/1. Which then is like, okay, maybe that makes Voyager Glidecar good enough. And Interface Ace is a great creature for us. I am also reducing pretty significantly, potentially, a lot of different spells from turn 3 on. These get cheaper, cheaper, cheaper. This gets cheaper. But maybe it's not one Quick Welder, or maybe it's an Interface Ace. Because my vehicles could be so impactful. Doing that helps my curve. These are good blockers. Could also help me to attack. I'm going to try it. I'm just going to try it here. 17 lands, 13 creatures, 11 non. 1, 2, 3, 4 vehicles. Couple pilots. We can make some pilots. We have some decent options with this to be able to pilot up some of these vehicles once they hit the battlefield. We have a really good top end, I think. And the 1 red splash, I think, will be fine with the Sun Billow, the Wind Scarred, and the Night Market. And find a way to make it work. To the raids. To the games we go. Okay. You know what? Good start. Good start. I think we Deathless Pilot here. We can cycle this. The doll. See if they take it. How good is the Armory for me right now? I'm gonna put them both in there. This is a world in which we I'm fine to make this block, actually. Maximum overdrive? Yeah, that's fine. I could ride Zend and... or interface ace. Yeah, I think we just play this. It's 5-4 on turn 4. Feels pretty good. Greenbelt Guardian and another Wretched Owl. If I cycle this, I could play that for 2. If we attack, they're just going to block the Wretched Owl, the 5-4. This becomes a 5-5 at that point. Attack with the Deathless Pilot, actually. Let's do that. Having 2 of these is pretty sick. It's pretty gross. That's pretty gross. Imagine they just pump this up, right? Sure. Yep, they get to surveil. It's pretty good. Not finding a land there is a little brutal. Because if we find a land, we smoke one of the Greenbelt Guardians, then we attack. Or we smoke the Greenbelt Guardian, then we attack. Why would they want to keep up 1 black? They have their own Gravestalker. Oh, to surveil. Duh. What am I talking about? Hello. Sure. Oh, a land of any kind does me really good here. Let's get rid of this thing. I'll take 5. I'm good. This tells me they got no tricks. So a Ride's End here or Detention Chariot on the Wretched Owl is just going to be an absolute blowout. I mean, I could get rid of the Gravestalker. This just lets me do 12 damage. You're gonna surveil, but this is tough. And then Detention Chariot's online. This game's probably pretty well over. Smart. Exile an artifact or creature card from your graveyard. They can't let one of the Gravestalkers get through, so this just clears the board. Probably pretty well GG's. The Bobble. Good game, friend. That worked out very nicely. Ooh, double Barons with all my cyclers. This doesn't feel great. I'm gonna play this and then probably look to cycle the Detention Chariot pretty quickly here. Yeah. Another freaking tap land. If I do this and then Quick Welder, nah, I'm gonna do this for red, and then we'll Voyager here. Wreckage Wickerfolk, excuse me. Do I need the land? 3, that gives me 6, and then into a Ride's End. I think I'm actually okay with this play here. Get the Ride's End up. I can Quick Welder. Draw a card, then discard, put a 1/1. Comes a 3/4. I'm okay with that. Quick Welder just ends up being a good blocker. Simple Thopterist. Alright. I wonder if we just hold up a Ride's End here, or do I Ride's End? I think I actually just Ride's End this right now. The 0/8 really doesn't bother me here. And 2 more lands makes Sheffit really good. Oh, there's that, which is less than ideal. Kind of wish I would have held it for that. Guess we get this online. Thunderhead, their ability to draw and discard isn't great. Broadside Barrage is pretty good. I'm in a position to take some damage here. Not really, actually. Only Thunderhead Gunner can attack. I'm okay with this. I'm not terrible off here. I'm not. It's not terrible. We draw a land. We're just slamming the Sheffit. Now this presents a blocker. I'm okay. Relatively stable. If they have another removal spell or find another removal spell for the Gravestalker, it's not great. I take some more damage here for sure. Which is what's happening. Crash and burn. Okay. Thunderhead's gonna get in. Our ability to draw and discard. This Thunderhead Gunner is really good against me. That felt okay. We make that a 3/5. Yeah. If they have another removal... Bro. I can't, man. I can't. Literally, I can't. Oh, my gosh. They are just... Yeah, I mean, hey. That's exactly what the blue-red deck wants to do, is cycle, 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 find answers. I need like a Dune Drifter. The Wreckage Wickerfolk here. I mean, if they find another removal spell. Dude, that is insane. Is their deck just all removal spells? Broadside Barrage, Crash and Burn, Trip Up, Outpace Oblivion. That's just gross. It's just gross. Good thing is at least hold them back from attacking here. How about one of my removal spells? You know? How about that? You could throw this, I guess. Take me down to 8. Get your speed up 1. They're not in any danger. If I get rid of the gunner, I feel like I'm in good spot. Yep. Sure. It's fine. Get your speed up. Yep. Oh, if we sack the interface ace, we get Detention Chariot back. Right? Is this how this is gonna work? Yeah. Yes, please. How about some 6/6 vigilance creatures? How's that sound? Oh, it's already the red splash. That was pretty perfect. Not gonna lie. That was pretty perfect. They have done a... listen. I don't know if we... I don't know if we win this game or we find a way to win this game. Sure. But they had all of the removal. That goes for 5, so they can't even plus this up. Sure. The fact that I just get to keep doing this with the armory, I could play the Pact Altair. If they kill the Detention Chariot, I get it back. That's so insane. How do we win? Not how do we win that, but like... Oh my gosh. That was fun. That was a fun one. That was a good game. That was a good game. Okay. I actually like this quite a bit. Couple removal. We can get our Deathless Pilot out quickly. I'm still going to Scour Barrens on turn 1. That doesn't leave me the option to Grim Bobble, but... No, that's all fine. Totally fine. Seems like a pretty good hand. And an interface ace? Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, and they're slow. And we get our back on track. All right, let's get this going. Let's get Deathless Pilot out there. They shoot it, they shoot it. It is what it is. Green, red. Gains double strike until end of turn. That's pretty good. Do I attack with the pilot, see if they take the block, and then bobble? Yeah. See if you want the trade. Nope, you don't. You're good. Daring Mechanic. What is this for 3? Sure. It's a 1/1 counter. It's a 3/4. Yeah, that's fine. I'll take 4 damage. Boom Scholar. Wow, nice. That's nice. Good play. Yeah, no blocks. Do your thing. Why didn't you do it? Seems really weird. The bobble. The problem is it's just until end of turn. Right? It gains double strike until end of turn. Yeah. Okay. 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 Sure. I keep falling into the same trap. God dang it. Let's just do this now. Five mana. And then draw the Wicker Folk. Yeah. Because I can back on track the detention chariot. So I cycle and then can back on track it. As I'll draw the land, 5 mana. That could be really good. That could actually be really good. Because again, I think Thunderhead Gunner, honestly, probably one of the better red commons. It feels like. And I can Gravestalker gets a little bit cheaper, but it's cheap enough as it stands because of the artifacts in the graveyard. Chandra. At the beginning of your combat on a turn, choose up to one target vehicle you control till end of turn. Artifact creature. You may sacrifice an artifact, discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Create a 3/2 colorless vehicle. This is artifact or creature an opponent controls until this vehicle leaves. Please do the +2. Please do the +2. Please do the +2. No. Sure. Sure. I think I'm going to take 7 here. Or I'm going to take 3. Yeah. I'm definitely cycling this. To draw the wreckage, to draw that, to then detention chariot the Thunderhead. That feels still very, very good. It's just until end of turn, right? Sure. I'm not going to attack in. That's fine. Have your 3/2. I have my pilot. It's going to get my detention chariot online here. That was a pretty good play, I would say. And if this is all they're doing here, this is a crew for 5? No, that's nice. Okay, well, I tried. Dang, man. Well, now I need a removal spell. I can Gravestalker and Wreckage in the same turn, which is pretty good. It gains haste. Wow, that's freaking huge. That's insane. That's crazy. All right, well, not much I can do here. Start here. 2, 4, 6. I have 6 mana. This really doesn't help me. This guy does, though. You queue that up, that's fine. I got a blocker. This doesn't have trample, so I can throw the pilot in front of it too. I'm surprised they're not just plussing this. I can't attack. I can't attack with the Thunderhead. Three damage to any target. Wow. Okay, well. Man, that Broken Wings was so backbreaking. That was such a good turn. That was such a good turn. Here's the thing, though. You gonna sacrifice the Path Cruiser? Oh, discard a card. I'm like, what? I got the ooze. I gotta get some damage on this Chandra. If you create that and attack, do I just take the 6? And then just punch with everything? That feels like it could be alright. Sure. I think I have to try to take the trade here. What am I walking into here? I'm doing this. I have another Gravestalker. I'm in bad shape here, but if I kill the Thunderhead, +4/+4 and trample. I mean, all right. There's no way I'm avoiding that. I'm gonna play the Gravestalker for literally 1 mana. I have to do this. I mean, brutal. I'm not dead here, but I'm not in great shape either. Gosh, their deck is fantastic. Excuse me. The Bestow Great. I have a feeling they have another Bestow Greatness in hand. Okay. Maybe not. Sure. Yeah, easy. I don't have a ton of outs here, so... I can Dune Drift or something for 4. I mean, this just lets me play Deathless Pilot. They can't emblem here. I have enough mana. Creatures and vehicles you control gain trample until end of turn. Put 2/1/1 counters on this. Okay. I'm not dead. I'm dead now. Okay. Like, stop. Just at that point, just, you know what I mean? Just stop, man. Like, you got it. You know? Like, your deck is insane. It's, play this. Why would, like, just don't even plus. Just make this an attacker, because that's what you're gonna do. And attack with it. And attack with this. Like, I can't stop both of those. I double block here, I guess technically I could take, but you just crew this vehicle and attack with everything. I don't even know if I would have done that. I think I would have boom scholared and attacked. That'll wipe my board. I can replay Deathless Pilot all day long here, but that doesn't do me any good. I guess at that point, like, it's then just boom scholar, because you've done this for 6. You know, so you have 1 mana remaining. That's your whole turn. But I just hold this in hand then, because anytime you play this with Chandra, just turns into a vehicle. But again, you just turn this into a vehicle and attack with this and with this. I'm dead. I double block here, block there. My board's gone. Thunderhead Gunner is dead, assuming you don't have any other kind of combat trick. No, you just attack with everything. Because I could throw that here. I guess I could boom scholar there. I guess there's some blocks that could have happened, but like, this is just backbreaking for me. Okay, we got to live the dream a little bit. 2-1, not bad. I like the deck. I like our ability to recur some big things. Deretti, nice on the splash, really good. This mana has worked out just perfectly fine. Double Scoured Barrens might be a little. We have 3 lands that come into play, 4 lands that come into play tap, so I do have to be careful about that a little bit, but our curve's been good. We've been able to recur some big things, and we've been able to Detention Chariot a handful of things as well. So I like it. We'll definitely jump into some more games here. We'll wrap this video up. We'll give you a part 2. We'll see if we can't click along any additional wins, but 2-1 to get started here with our draft. And so far, I'm enjoying it. Flash some socials, like, comment, subscribe, do the YouTube thing for me. Help me get to 1,000 subs. That's our first big channel milestone. After that, we'll see where else we can go. If you enjoy openings, by the time you see this, it should be past Wednesday, I would think. So we'll have probably a collector booster or a play booster up or something. We're doing Aetherdrift and we're doing Innistrad Remastered, kind of bouncing back and forth because those sets came out very close together. And so by the time we got our stuff, it took a little minute to open it, film it, get all that good stuff. We got some good videos coming. Be sure to stay tuned if you enjoy that. Playlist for both arena content and openings, as well as we've got some sealed up on the channel. I am sure by this point we have this weekend coming up. I believe it is the Arena Direct for Aetherdrift, and it's collector booster. So we'll definitely be jumping into that. So thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Check out for part 2, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.